What's up YouTube? It's Trader to the Living here. Back in the studio today. Been a little bit since I put up a video, hot minute. And that's because I have been learning this guy, the Elektron Octatrack. This is just kind of a initial thoughts, first impressions kind of video on why I got it. What the hell was I thinking?
Insanity, then, is the only reason you can think of.
I don't understand it. God.
Am I a masochist? Am I nuts? Was it a gas purchase? No. First off, I've been eyeing the Octatrack for many years. And I could have had it many times over and chose not to. I was kind of intimidated by all the talk out there on the learning curve and how complex and menu divey it is.
The goat without horns, untouched, unblemished according to thy desire, and by thy covenant cleansed in the black fire.
And I really wanted to try it for a long time. I've been watching videos on it, you know, from Ricky Tinez to EasyBot to John Makes Beats. I watch Octatrack videos, and I've been really interested in it. And so this was very much a premeditated purchase that I thought about very hard for a long time. Now, why would you get an Octatrack in 2024? The reason I didn't get one for so long, besides the intimidation factor, was because I kept expecting there to be a new version to come out, an Octatrack MK3 or a all new thing that was based off the Octatrack. And I waited and I waited and I waited, and it didn't happen. And it doesn't look like it's gonna happen, unless, of course, right after I get one is when they'll actually release it.
We are no longer the invaders. It's our planet now. We rule with our great strength.
You laboratory-bred soldiers are a laugh. You think just because you're stronger than someone, you can rule them. You'll never learn.
But I've heard, you know, people say the Octatrack is forever. I've been heavily, these last couple years, into the Elektron ecosystem of machines, with the tacks and the tones. They'll break your bones, but the Octatrack will kill you. No, just kidding. Yeah, the Digitact and the Digitone and the Syntact. And let's first just talk about the quality of this thing. Now, this thing is sturdy and really quality machine. It's all metal casing, has a nice weight to it, does not move around whatsoever. Has the buttons. This is the MK2 version, so it does have the same kind of buttons as the tacks and the tone. Very good quality machine. Now, why the hell would I get it in 2024? Did I need a sampler? Oh, hell no. I've got 8, 9 other samplers already. But the capabilities of the Octatrack have intrigued me for a long time. There's certain things and ways you can do things on it that I don't believe any of the other samplers I have can quite do, or at least not as easily. Now, been about 2 weeks since I got it. I've spent some time, and even coming from the other Elektron boxes into this, there was and is quite a learning curve. It's a different machine. There's a lot of things to get used to that are a lot different. It took me probably about an hour to be able to start making some sounds on it, getting it sequence some stuff.
Oh, God. It's a nightmare.
Which, even after watching videos, I read the manual. I've watched quite a few tutorial videos. The Messy Desk, who's now changed his name. I forget what he called it. It's a video game channel now, but he has a ton of great Octatrack videos, tutorials, and of course EasyBot and Ricky and John Makes Beats, John Wayne. There's some good Octatrack stuff out there if you're to learn from. But even with all that, it was still a challenge somewhat. I mean, it's a deep, deep device.
Including who should be put to death, what clothes everyone should wear, what movies suck, and whether bald men who grow ponytails should still get laid.
Way different from any other sampler that I have. Now, I still have my MPC X SE that will probably always be at the heart of my setup, but now implementing the Octatrack is gonna add more. Now, why did I get it? What was I thinking? Now, yeah, I was interested in it forever. I've been wanting to learn it, but I want to start performing live again, and I want to start doing electronic music with live instrumentation and playing bass and looping and doing some things. I have some ideas for live music that I'd like to perform, and this as a live performance mixer and effects box is pretty darn good for that, if not the best for it, from all the research I did for what I want to do. So that was kind of the main thing that finally made me pull the trigger, and I've been waiting for a long time. I finally saw one that was reasonable and made an offer for a cheap price, and I picked this used MK2, which for a pretty good price, especially considering how much they are new. But yeah, it's I was frustrated with it for the first few sessions. I was like, I don't know if I like this workflow. It's not as immediate, and the Digitact is so easy to work on. It has such a good workflow. But then about the third time sitting down with it, it finally kind of gelled and came together in my brain, and I was able to start doing things. Now, there's still a lot to learn. I'm not even going to post any of the beats or anything yet. I'm not going to put that on yet because it's all just experimental test beats that I'm learning the machine. One of the huge things is the crossfader is super, super cool.
Show the mystery of thy creation!
And I think this should be something implemented on more samplers and machines, to be able to set effects and different parameters and pitches and stuff and change it on the fly with the crossfader. Super, super fun.
In a related story, the price of capturing, restraining, and institutionalizing a naked man in a T-shirt remains stable at around $367.50.
It makes it just an interesting machine. Now, there's a lot going on. It can do a million different things, and I plan on diving really, really deep in it. This is going to be something that's going to be a permanent fixture in my setup and music making from here on out. I just wanted to talk about kind of my initial thoughts on it, why I got it. That was mainly it. You know, I wanted to learn it. I wanted to use it live. I'm going to use it with the Digitact and probably Syntact for some live sets. Maybe also with the SP404 for effects and other stuff. But yeah, the Elektron Octatrack. It's a crazy, crazy device. Plan on making a lot of videos with it and moving forward a lot of music with it. And just want to talk about it. This is it's been years and years that I've wanted one, and so it wasn't gas. I didn't give into that. I'm not a masochist. I don't want to just beat myself up But yeah, is it as intimidating and crazy and mind-bending as people make it out to be in the forums and different places? In some ways, yes. It's definitely a challenge, and you have to read the manual. You have to sit there, learn and the terminology, the button combos. It's somewhat menu divey, but you get some really, really interesting and cool benefits, and it's all worth it for what it can do. So I just want to talk about my initial impression of what I think about it and why I got it. So I hope everyone's doing really, really good out there. It's gonna be a good year. We got spring coming in and summer coming. It's gonna be a lot of music being made, and I'll be involved with this thing for some time. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, take care out there. See you on the next one.